Hi friends, in this channel I talk about money. Money is one aspect, as everybody is now understood, one who's following my channel, because with money, it's there are things connected with that is your mindset, what you can do. Yes, one can do achieve anything what they want, but they have to plan for it. So, one of the way when we say about investing, I have my previous videos about one particular area is stock markets. And this is in continuation on that particular topic about stock markets. Whatever is the mindset, whatever is thought about what happens in stock market, now people have realized, yes, there is a potential. I've also burned my money, and then I've realized and working to build on it. So how do we evaluate? How do I evaluate that what is happening with the stock market? About very particular about the Indian stock market, if I look at it. So it says the Indian stock market began in late 1800s. Wow. And Bombay Stock Exchange, which is famous called as BSC, was established, and it's the oldest in Asia. Now the growth. So everybody looks at the particular next is the growth. How did it evolve? So it evolved. The expansion and growth happened in 1960s, 1970s, where government encouraged public sector companies to raise some capital and things like that. So what is it? What do you say? If I have a company, I will make it public, and then I'll go to the list it out, and people can buy it and be a part of it. So whenever I want to buy a company, it will be like lots of crores and rupees for everybody. But if I break it down into small units and I say anybody can invest a minimum of 100 or 1000 rupees, one share, two shares. For example, if you look at it, if you want to buy ICICI Bank shares or Infosys shares, so there is one particular share you can buy. So you're part of it, 1%, 1% of it. So that way, one share we're talking about. So that is how it evolved. Now, but the game or things changed is liberalization and modernization happened in 1991. The Indian government liberalized the economy and took steps to modernize the stock market, including introducing an electronic trading system and more market-friendly regulator frameworks. So 1991, there's a change happened. So rapid growth is between the 1990s and 2000. Indian stock market experienced a rapid growth, filled by a combination of favorable macroeconomic conditions and strong investor interest. So global recognition. So by the early 2000, the Indian stock market was attracting significant foreign investments and was recognized as one of the fastest growing stock markets in the world, and presently is also. So challenge the stability despite some challenges during 2008 crisis, which I'll come later on. Then financial crisis, the Indian stock market has continued to grow and mature and is now considered one of the largest and most dynamic stock markets in the world. I mean, this is all research. I mean, you can also just check it out. So that was the gist of it. Now, just to give, a perspective with little values and things like that. So, what is that capitalization? Capitalization is the spread of the stock markets. So I'm talking about from 1991 because that is when the government liberalized the economy. So we'll start with that. So 1991, if I look at it, by 1994 it seems approximately the capitalization of Indian stock market was 2,500 billion rupees. 2,500 billion. 1994. 1997, 5,000 billion. 2000, 7,500 billion. 2005, 20,000 billion. I'm reading it correct, 20,000. So capitalization is my spread, and then how many people are coming into it. 2010, 50,000. 2015, 1 lakh billion capital market capitalization reached INR 1 lakh billion, and 2020, 1 lakh 25,000 billion. Friends, tell me, is it growing? Yes, it's growing. And you know who's growing it? By this time, there are lots of retail investors, individual like you and me are into it. Yeah. See, we need to learn, know certain basics and then slowly evolve. Okay. Now, listen to this. 1986 Sensex value. We all say na Sensex value upar chada niche hai. So how does the Sensex value? 1986 it was 100. 1990, 1990,000 Sensex. Just imagine 1,000 and now it is 60,000. 1,000 in 1990 in 2000. So it's like almost 10 years. 5,000. See the growth. 1,000 to 5,000 took one decade. 2000. 2000 say 2010. 20,000. See the jump. From 5,000 to 20. 2015, 30,000. 2020, 40,000. To 2021, 50,000. 2021, 50,000. 2022, 60,000. Guys, is it growing? Yeah. So these are the things which makes me feel, yes, there is potential and one should invest into stock markets. You do your due diligence. I've earlier spoken about in my videos of stock market. See, basic thing you need to know. You follow few tips from Warren Buffett. How does he evaluate? Then see, market speculation and things like that should be careful. Research. How do I mean, look at it? So basically, who's running the company? What is his or their capability or the credential, character? I follow that character. Then the profit. What is the product? What are the sales figures? What are the profits? And then the dividend factor. Dividend factor helps us to know, okay, this company is doing profits and giving extra money. Few things which I look at it. Play small for a beginners. Buy one share, two shares, depending upon your risk appetite, and stick for a long time. I read it out. You can go back and see how the growth of the Sensex grows and the value of your shares also grows. Just think about it. And for people who think about something happens, recently about any company, anything can happen. But then you need to have patience. So one is you look at their company growth and how is it growing, and then have patience and then evaluate. So the next video on stock market, I'll try to put in there are some events or scams or events which has taken place, even though what happened after that. So thank you for watching my video. You have anything in particular about stock markets you want to know, or you feel any particular point, please write down in the comments. Subscribe to my channel and all the best.